the reviewer, the review, the reviewer, the reviewer, the reviewer, the review, the reviewer, the reviewer, the reviewer. What's going on, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this disc 2 review of the 8Ball album called Lost. Now, I'm sure y'all already looked at the first disc review of it, so I'm not going to go with all the information and stuff like that. Let's get with the tracks now. And again, we're on disc 2. I'll do the bonus CD review later, so just bear with me on that and everything will be all good. Okay, so the first one is called 360 Degrees. This features Rappin, Forte, Spice 1, and E40.
360 degrees again, with hella bomb on the brain. 360 degrees again.
Now, this is a really nice track here. The beat is really nice, and then 8Ball goes in with his verses, and then Rappin Forte, he comes through with a pretty nice verse. And honestly, I might want to try to get one of Rappin Forte solo, because you know I feel like he's underrated when it comes to the rap game. And then Spice 1, he comes in with a really dope verse.
I ain't a mother Italian, but my crew run like the mafia. 8Ball, Forte, Banks, and 40 Water, and me, Barcelini, Fetty Chico, Shiznit. Been a couple of incidents, wasn't trying to kill me, just a part of the game. Jealous out for fame. When I said they busted at me, just to get a little name.
And again, I'm trying to get one of his solos as well. E40 actually goes in pretty nice with his. You know the style he does with his voice and the slangs he brings when he raps.
The rap game ain't gonna never be defeated. The only thing the rap game gonna keep on doing is increasing. And it's been no overnight sensation. 48-ball MJG, Tony DaReviewer been laying it down since drought season. Now all of a sudden I look good as Tony Braxton. My house is a tourist attraction.
Overall, the song is pretty nice. It's actually one of the better tracks off of the album. And this, I like the hook too when they sing a little bit with that funky beat, you know. The next one is called Let's Ride. This features MJG.
One time for my real, that's right. 2 times for the game. It's all in your brain, man. If I had a buck for every time I...
If y'all remember this song, this was on the I Got the Hookup soundtrack. I don't think I did the review of this song, so just want to say that I love this track with a passion, man. The beat is pretty dope. 8Ball drops in with a really nice verse. And then G goes in with his verse, and then they do a little rapping back and forth on the third part of the song.
Preacher man, could you pray for me, cause I'm about to sin. My homicidal poetry killing again and again. T-Mix gave me the gun when he said to me.
And again, this is probably one of my personal favorites off of the album. I really enjoy this track. The next one is Time. That's the name of the song. And this song starts off pretty dark, and then Balls tells like a really nice story on here on how they grew up in the game, and everything started all nice and innocent, and then it starts being on some really personal stuff just because of all the things that he accomplished.
I was into writing rhymes in class at school, waiting for the bell to ring so we can go and shoot pool. One day some up the block came bragging and on the clicking how many crews they click with, trying to start them so for real. James so cool to get with, and old grill Carlo that slick pull the 22. They got some too. What I wanna do? Bust and hit the back door. Now
I'm not gonna get into it, but he does a really nice storytelling track on here. It's a really dope content. The next one is Coffee Shop. This features Redman.
Together, coffee shop, we with whatever. 8Ball, stay high forever. Dot, keep it tucked under my level. We here to keep the party live. Smoke hay till we chink.
As I listen to the song, y'all know the beat sounds different. You know, I didn't get it at first when I was listening to it, and then afterwards I understood. It's one of those, it's a different type of beat. It's like a 3-line rhyme loop, if that makes sense. They rhyme it 3 times and then it starts over. And then they rhyme again 3 times and then they start over. So it's a really different track, I must admit. But anyway, Redman comes through with a dope verses.
Walk so distorted, any form of hash aborted. Words so superb, it'll turn to herb if you snort it. 52nd and Nick can vouch for it.
We keep it critical.
If you're hardcore, spit it out. Ow, ow, ow. Doc who be arousing police. My underground folk be plowing the streets.
Be on the lookout for one of his solos I'm going to try to get in the near future. Because I think Redman is a really dope MC. 8Ball goes in with his verses. And again, this is probably a track that you will have to sit down and actually listen to appreciate the versatility of 8Ball and Redman.
I say those lines potent and real, showing skills all my homies can feel. Smile, let you see the name on my grill. Cut the track up, let me show you the deal. I be twisted with that Redman. We get it on, cooking dope, making bread, man. I got the eagle full of hollow tip lead, man. Hear what I said, man.
The next one is Pure Uncut. This features Silkk the Shocker, Mystikal, and Master P, and Psychodrama.
Real players with nothing but this uncut. Down south, fake haters get tossed up. Ain't no limit to the suaveness.
Now keep in mind, Psychodrama is 2 people. I can't remember their names right now. This is a really dope track. I love this one. Silkk comes in with the yelling style that, you know, he was known for back in those times.
Understand, I got a plan to get me some grant. I stay in cool like the trolley, but it's full like bad poker hands. I watch out, shake the bitch up like a
Psychodrama, one of the members, they come through with a pretty nice verse. And then Mystikal, y'all know how he does, man. He always comes through with an insane verse that I always dig from him.
Don't really want to be like that, but I tell this bitch up if I have to. Shut this motherfucker down, bend it backwards. Y'all already know what we have to see. Suave houses like my house.
I hope he gets out, man. That's all I'm going to say about that. And then the other part of the member from Psychodrama comes in with a really nice verse. And then Master P, he comes in with a pretty solid verse. Y'all got to understand. And then 8Ball drops a really dope verse. And I would say this is probably one of the best tracks off of the album. I almost say this is one of my personal favorites as well. Out, that's the name of the track.
Nobody wants you when you're down and out. Can't find no one.
And this is a really nice one, has a good beat to it. And 8Ball is pretty much rapping about the things that he went through in life. I'm definitely feeling the hook. You know what I'm saying? Rodney Ellis with the vocals. This is another nice track from 8Ball that I'm pretty sure most of y'all would appreciate.
And where I came from, ain't nothing easy about it. I got bout it and got the about it. Crab ass wanna see me broke because I'm flipping like a kingpin selling legal dope. Quote what I wrote, getting smoke with your guys. Hoping I demise, I can see it in your eyes.
Put Your Hands Up. This features MJG.
Dumping and pimping and macking and acting bad when it's rapping. Get your hands up, let me see the big butts. We don't wanna see nothing but the big.
And this is a solid track for me. Even though 8Ball drops some really nice lyrics, and then MJG does the hook. And he also drops a nice verse on here.
I ain't gonna be persuaded by Bruce Wayne. Shoe wearing, get paid quick trick. Stop all of that tricking. Come with a price tag. Then why should you switch from hoe to hoe and love them all? Cause she can suck the flavor out of hell no.
It's kind of like a party track, but it's more serious, if that makes sense. I think some of y'all would appreciate this one. The next one is called Ball and Bun. This features Bun B of UGK.
I don't know what you done and I don't know what you do, but I know deep down south it's all on you.
Now I don't know what you do and I don't know what you done, and we can't tell you about nobody else but Ball and Bun.
And this is a really dope track, man. I love this one. I remember when I first heard this track, I was about to skip it until I started playing it a little bit longer, and then I started loving it. I love the harmonic sounds. You know, when you hear the sound in the background, like they kind of humming with the beat. Ball and Bun B comes through with some really dope verses, man. This is probably, no, This is one of my personal favorites off of the album. I mean, the way Ball raps on here, and then Bun B, y'all know how he does with his flow.
Talking that much clown, don't even sound real no more. Your cap will get pure slow-mo. You in that still fofo, I'm trill so ho. Pay your dumb asses, no never mind. Flip flow so clever, shine like diamond grapes on leather vines. Forever I'm regarded as the first fool that started whooping gas up like 40. Hands black-hearted.
He goes in, and then 8Ball comes through again with one of my favorite verses from him. I mean, he goes in with his verse. I love it.
98 live, side betting, getting screwed out, screwed up, drinking my cup, gripping my nuts. Hoes be jocking, but eager get set up, wet up, what's up? Test us, guess what? Poop butt, you just messed up. Deeper than Encyclopedia Britannica.
And then Bun B drops another dope verse. Again, I think most of y'all would definitely dig this track. I was feeling it for real. I don't wanna die. This is like a deep track.
I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. Lord, forgive me for the anger that I feel today. I don't wanna die.
8Ball lays down some nice verses. He's simply saying that he don't want to die, and I see that, and honestly, I feel the same way. I mean, I think we all may feel that we don't like being here on this earth, but at the same time, we don't want to die either. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel this track right here.
With me and our shooter, we live in what used to be the space age future. To acid dropping hippies, now they run the country. Drug smuggling with my tax money. Bomb makers, nuclear death creators. White power skinhead Jewish haters.
I think, honestly, a lot of y'all should feel where he's coming from what he's rapping on. Gett Bucked. This track goes in. I love this song right here.
All my niggas, if you feel what I'm saying, get bucked. If some niggas wanna flex, we can tear the fucking club up. High till I die, let me hear you say it with me. Fuck a trick, fuck a bitch, death to my enemy.
8Ball dropped some really vicious verses on here, and that beat alone will make you want to get buck. Real talk, man. I remember when I first heard this back in the late 90s, man. I think one of my relatives was playing this song. I was in the back seat, and I'm hearing it. I'm like, dang, but 8Ball going in with his verses, man. Like, he just goes in.
Niggas wanna act like they got heart, but they don't fool me. Drunk ass flogging niggas trying to get unruly. Do me and die from all this shit I be popping. Heart stopping, dropping bombs like the Green Goblin. Gothic prophet preaching to my lost civilization. Medication turned my sanity to sanitation.
This is probably one of my personal favorites off of the album. Real talk, man. And then the last one is called This Is Dedicated. This features Phoenix Johnson, who sings the hook. This is a really nice track. 8Ball lays down some really nice verses dedicated to his mother, I'm sure of. It's a really nice dedication. This is something that I can relate to now. Back in the 90s, you know, my mom was still alive, but now, you know, she passed away. But it's been almost 7 years. It's been 7 years since she passed, so I can relate to this, man. So, and for those that may have lost a mother or even a relative, a close relative, you would definitely feel this track.
You always knew I had my hands in some stickiness, but I respected you by keeping you out of my business. But all things done in the dark come to light, and God will never ever let me forget the night. Tears roll down your cheek and your voice tremble, telling me the police just left here looking for you.
It's one of them songs you probably didn't appreciate back then, but now that you're older, you kind of look at life at a different angle, you know what I'm saying? Nice dedication. So, that's all the songs that I review for the second disc. So, pretty much, I'm gonna give the full rating of this album. I'm not sure what I gave the first disc, but the second disc, I will give this a solid 8.75 out of 10. I think you can probably play the second disc more than the first disc, because most of the songs on here is bumping out the frame. Even though the first one does have some bangers, I do like the second disc a little bit better. I guess out of a rating as a whole, I would give it a 8 to 8.5 out of 10. So I would give it an 8.25, maybe 8 point, matter of fact, 8.5 out of 10. I'll get an 8.5. Now, for those that say that this is a classic album, I will vouch for that as well. This was actually, again, this was 8Ball's first solo that he dropped. And this, he did not disappoint. So with that being said, if you're an 8Ball and MJG fan, you would definitely love this album. I even say as far as a Memphis fan, because he really do have some bangers on here. And the one I have, the CD here, I have the clean version. I know people don't like the clean version, but you could listen to this album on the streams. Again, you gotta appreciate 8Ball's lyricism, man. He comes through with some really insane verses throughout the whole album. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. So be on the lookout for the bonus disc that I will review in the near future. Shout out to 8Ball for coming out with a really nice album. Shout out to MJG as well. Shout out to all the features and all the producers who were involved with this album. Much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another review. All right, peace out, guys.